Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to see the movie called Predators. It is an action sci-fi movie released on 2010 in USA. This is the third installment in the Predator movie franchise that began with 1987's Predator and continued with 1990's Predator 2. The film was directed by Nimrod Antal and was produced by Robert Rodriguez. So friends, without further delay, let's get into the movie. In the start of the movie, we can see a man falling from the sky, as if airdropped. Now, he is the lead character of this story. His name is Royce. He is trying to open his parachute, but he can't. Then we see a device on his chest that starts beeping. As he comes close to the ground, his parachute opens, but because he is still at a high distance from the ground, he falls very hard. Despite this, the trees and bushes save him from getting seriously hurt. We can see here that Royce has a hand grenade, knife, bomb, bullets, and carries an AA-12 automatic 12-gauge shotgun with him. Then another person lands next to him. He looks at Royce, and assuming Royce to be an enemy, he tries to shoot him. The name of this person is Cuchillo, a Mexican drug cartel enforcer. Meanwhile, when he thinks Royce is his enemy, then another person falls and his limbs break because his parachute didn't open, or it can be that he didn't regain consciousness in time. Suddenly, someone starts firing at him with a machine gun. They hide behind a tree, but the bullets don't stop. That's why Royce sneaks behind and puts a gun to that person's ear. The name of this person is Nikolai, who is Russian and is a member of the Spetsnaz Alpha Group, carries a handheld M134 minigun. Then we see a girl who also joins their group. Her name is Isabel, an IDF sniper, carries a Blaser R93 sniper rifle. She probably landed in the place sometime before, and she will our second most important character in this movie. So, they all have the same question: who are these people and where have they come from? To get answers, they all move forward in the jungle. They all decide to follow Royce, our lead character. Meanwhile, we see another person is following them. His name is Hanzo. To make sure no sound comes from his footsteps and the jungle's twigs don't break, he removes his shoes. They continue through the jungle where they find two people fighting each other. The white man's name is Stans, who looks like a prisoner who escaped from jail. The black man's name is Mombasa, who seems like a smuggling gang member. Moving forward, they meet another person whose parachute is stuck in a tree. Royce shoots his rope and the person falls into the lake. This guy's name is Edwin, who is a doctor. But watch out for this person. Hanzo has now fully joined the group. They all start talking and speculating. Some say they might be part of a government mission. Some say they've been brought for a rescue mission. Others think it's a reality show with cameras all around and people must be watching them on TV. But Royce says it doesn't matter why we're here. What matters is that we get out of here as soon as possible. After delivering such a powerful line, everyone makes him their leader and Royce starts leading them like a team. On the way, he sees a strange plant with thorns on its tip. Nikolai examines it and says it's a very useful and rare plant, so he keeps a sample. After walking for a long time, they relax near a pond. Royce notes that they've been walking for more than 3 to 4 hours, but the sun hasn't set yet. Something seems wrong. Everyone agrees the sun should have set by now, but it hasn't. Moving forward, they see some boxes on the way whose doors are open, brought down by parachutes. Looking at the size of the boxes, they think they must have contained some large animals or creatures bigger than humans. Their curiosity grows, and so they try to get close and investigate about these. Royce and other members give cover from behind, and Hanzo slowly goes closer with his gun pointed. The box seemed to have been airdropped as it was lying under its parachute. So friends, here we see Hanzo leads this investigation and slowly removes the cover. But when the covers are removed, they see nothing, only rotten flesh and blood. Now, here we see there were a number of such boxes, some hanging from the trees and some on ground. But they continue to move towards the valley. But then, by mistake, Mombasa steps on a trap. Large trees start falling on them and wooden spikes drop to kill them. They see a soldier lying there in a rotten condition as if he had been shot. Royce explains that such people are made during commando training, but the soldier seemed to be waiting for something bigger than himself to catch him. While they talk, a predator is listening. Using his translator, he can understand everything they say. Although Mombasa sees him, the predator is in invisible form, so he can't see him clearly. They all believe they must escape this place quickly. Moving ahead, they reach the top of a mountain and see 3 different planets in the sky. They are not on Earth. That explains why the sun hasn't set yet. Royce says they've been brought here intentionally. If someone brought them, there must also be a ship here. They should find it as it's their ticket back to Earth. Just then, predator-like dogs attack them. Everyone fights back with their guns, but Edwin has no gun, so he runs. A predator dog chases him, but Isabel helps him by shooting it with her sniper. Stans only has a knife, so Mombasa helps him kill an animal. When Royce is attacked, he cuts off the dog's head with his big knife. It's Isabel's turn and an animal almost attacks her, but her gun jams. To avoid a terrible death, she pulls out a pistol and prepares to shoot herself. Just then, they hear a whistle and the animals run away. Royce realizes they are being hunted. Each one of them is an expert: sniper, thief, mafia, soldier. The animals were sent to separate them. Royce notices Cochillo is missing. Then they hear Cochillo's screams. They approach a small field, but Royce suspects a trap. He throws a stone, which is immediately crushed by blades. Royce says they must leave Cochillo because the hunters have set traps. Isabel argues they can't leave him, but no one supports her. Finally, she shoots Cochillo to free him from his pain. Even after death, Cochillo appears to beg for help. He was infected with something special. In the next scene, Royce sees the dog's footprints in the mud, leading toward their owner. Likely where their ship is. They follow the tracks to a camp filled with hanging, skinned corpses. This camp is like a temple where predators make sacrifices. Royce finds a predator tied to a pillar. Nikolai checks on him, but the predator suddenly wakes up and screams. Suddenly there is a panic as someone spears Mombasa from behind. Royce realizes there's more than one predator. Everyone starts shooting blindly. Nikolai's machine gun creates chaos, so the predator first destroyed that with his shoulder cannon. Nikolai luckily survives here and runs away for safety. The predators were almost invisible. They were using some advanced technology. Royce can barely see the predators as they're too fast, and it was very difficult to shoot them down. Royce tells everyone to run as the predators were too powerful. The place is on a hill and they slide down a waterfall into a river. Everyone ends up in the water. A predator drone tracks them and reports back to the predators. We now see that not 2 but 4 predators are present, along with their hunting dogs. In the next scene we see, the group is resting under deep inside the jungle, but soon Royce and Isabel sense someone nearby. So this time Royce chalks out a plan. He then tells Edwin, who has no gun, to run making noise. Royce wants to use him as bait while they prepare to ambush the predator. When Edwin enters the open field, a predator follows him. Isabel shoots at the predator. She thinks she killed the predator, but later we see that the shot was a miss, so that means some other person might have killed the predator. At this moment we come across another character who is wearing predator armor. He removes his mask and introduces himself as Noland. He says he's been trapped here for 3 years, searching for a way out. He takes them to his hideout, which is an abandoned predator drilling machine. Noland has survived by hiding in the machine's tunnels for years. He claims to have killed 2 predators and stolen their technology. Royce asks how to kill the predators. Noland explains that there are 2 species, normal predators and super predators. Normal predators hunt for the super predators. The one tied to the pillar likely disobeyed and was punished. Noland offers them food and tells them to rest. Royce later tells Isabel that they need the help of the tied-up predator to get to the spaceship. He assumes that the tied predator will help him if he frees him. Isabel dislikes this plan. Suddenly, smoke fills the room, making them unconscious. Noland did this to steal their weapons and equipment. That's how he survived so long. Royce uses a launcher to blast open the wall and escape. The explosion alerts a predator who comes to the ship. With their thermal vision, predators can see body heat. Nolan, standing outside the walls, becomes their first victim. As they wait, the group decides to move on. The drilling machine is like a maze, and Edwin gets left behind, screaming for help, his biggest mistake, as the Predator hears him. The others exit, but Nikolai stays with Edwin. When the Predator approaches, Nikolai detonates all his grenades, killing both himself and the Predator. Stans is relieved but is suddenly attacked by another invisible Predator who shoots him with a plasma cannon and pulls out his spine and skull. The rest flee to an open grass field. Hanzo decides to stay and fight at least one Predator. He has a samurai sword picked up from Nolan. The Predator arrives. Seeing Hanzo's sword, the Predator drops his weapons and fights with arm blades. They engage in a one-on-one battle where both kill each other. Now, only Royce, Isabel, and Edwin are left. Edwin's leg gets caught in a trap. Royce tells Isabel to leave him, but she insists on saving him. Royce leaves them and goes to the temple, where he frees the captured Predator. Royce convinces the captured Predator to help him return to Earth, using the spaceship. The captured Predator starts his spaceship. Meanwhile, Isabel and Edwin are captured by the Super Predator and throw them into a pit trap. The captured Predator and the Super Predator now fight. The Super Predator, with his advanced weapons, wins and kills the captured Predator, and also destroyed the spaceship in which Royce might have on board. But luckily, Royce wasn't on board, which we come to know later, when he returned to save his friends. While in the pit, Edwin reveals to Isabel that he is a serial killer who preys on girls. He poisons her and plans to hand her over to the Predator in exchange for his life. Edwin poisons Isabel, making her paralyzed. But here Royce intervenes, recovers Isabel, and uses Edwin as bait. He prepares to fight the Super Predator using the jungle's mud, heat, and fire to mask his body heat. When the Predator arrives, Royce sets the area on fire to hide his heat signature. A brutal battle follows. Royce is badly beaten by the Super Predator, and when Royce is about to be killed, Isabel, somehow gathering her strength, shoots the Predator with her sniper, which was lying nearby, giving Royce a chance to cut off the Predator's hand and behead him. All the Predators are now dead. The scene shifts to morning. Only Royce and Isabel survive. More Predator ships arrive, the hunt will begin again. But Royce says that now he has found the way to get out of that place. Here probably he signals about using the Predator's severed hand, with which he can control his spaceship and return to Earth. So friends, here we end this movie. I hope you liked this movie. If so, then please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. Till then, stay safe and keep enjoying.